what we did in qala. What did we do in qala?
Replace it with an alif.
Change it. Change it what? Change
The
wow
waw.
or yeah to alif. Example, as I told you before, qala, it's maldi, the middle letter has a fatha kasra dhamma. What happened? What kind of maldi is this? The middle letter doesn't have fatha kasra. Oh, it has to be fa'ala, fa'ila, fa'ala, right? It's neither. None of those, so it was qa wa la. We saw qawala, this rule. You remember this rule number 6. Oh, this wow over here has one of these. Which one of these it has? Fatha. And the letter before it has a fatha, correct? Qa has a fatha. So what do? Change the wow, in this case to an alif. So qawala is changed to salu. Qala. Rama means he threw. So Rama is also maldi. What do we know about the last letter of maldi in this form? Always has a fatha, like daraba, fataha, nasara, karama, everything has a fatha. So where is the fatha here? There's an alif here, which does not have a fatha. Same thing. Yeah. This was the original. We saw a ya with a, which one of these fatha again? The letter before it has what? Fatha. What do we do? Change the ya, in this case, to an alif. So Rama is changed to Rama. Okay. Same as before.
I thought you changed the ya to an alif.
We did.
Oh, I see.
This is an alif. The ya is just a placeholder in writing. It has no bearing on how you say it. Rama. You still say the alif, right? So the ya is just a matter of, you know,
Can you write like
convention there. That will not be correct in Arabic. Even though pronunciation will still be the same. But in Arabic, this is done for a reason. This is obvious, right? Isn't it? But isn't it obvious why we write a ya here and we don't say Rama like this?
It's to keep the original form, to let them know.
Yes, it's to give us, this is not correct, because this gives us a hint that, oh, this used to be yeah. And then because of the rule,
The pronunciation is same. When you say it, it's same.
it's Rama, yes. But this, the advantage of this is it points you towards the original form that was Ramaya. So we changed that ya to an alif.
But you didn't do, the other forms, there were not many hints or anything like that.
What's that?
Like the other examples, there wasn't any hint like that.
Yeah, it's not always the case. You know, at the end, usually, if they find an opportunity, because you cannot say, for example, for qala, you can't say, okay, let me write qala like this. You know, this is way too, doesn't look good. They don't look good. But that's, you know, beside the point. The real thing is how it's pronounced, how it's written. That's not our business in sarf. We don't deal with those things. How you write things. Maybe at some point we will, but right now that's the least of our concerns. So this is rule number 6, which is very important because it's widely used. If you open any page of the Quran, you will see this applied many, many times. So when we avoided some facts in the first few ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, the reason was these had been used and we hadn't covered these rules, so we couldn't explain qala, for example. Okay, so that's the rule number 6. We'll do one more and then we'll go. Okay, this is the last rule for today. This You get this one, right? It's very simple, but very powerful rule. Rule number 7. Seven says that you have wow or yeah. Let's make it into A and B. Or A. If a wow has comma and the letter before it has a spoon, do this. Shift the dhamma of wow, the dhamma of wow to the letter before, and give wow boom. This is long, but it's really nothing. All we're saying is we had yaqulu. It's like yansuru, right? Makes sense, right? Yaktubu yansuru. Okay, we have a wow. This wow has a dhamma, right? It has a dhamma. The letter before, which is ya, which is qaf, sorry, which is qaf, has sukoon, right? So do this rule. Shift the dhamma to the qaf. So now the qaf is a dhamma instead of sukoon, and give the waw a sukoon. That's why you have yaqulu in the Quran. If you look at yaqulu, yaqulu doesn't match the things that we have been doing, right?
Yaqulu is
He says or he will say.
he will say.
But we know that it has to be like yadribu, right? Yaftahu, yakrum. It has to be this one, this letter, like it should be like this. This letter should have a fatha, kasra, or dhamma. But yaqulu, which is the real word, which is what we have after the rule, yaqulu doesn't match those, does it? You have the qulu. You have a wow with a sukoon, right? Basically. Put a sukoon for clarity. So yaqulu doesn't match yansuru, yaf'ulu, right? Because the first letter of mali, the alif, that has to have a fatha. So far, so the next letter should have a sukoon, like yadribu, yaftahu, yansuru. Does it have a sukoon? No. The next letter should actually have either fatha, kasra, or dhamma. Does it have those? No, it has a sukoon. So we think about what kind of mudari is this, and then we realize, oh, we have applied this rule to it. This used to be yaqulu. Used to be yaqulu, and then we saw the wow here, and we became suspicious, and then we saw that it has a dhamma, and then the letter before we looked at it, it has a sukoon, and we became certain to use this rule. So we shifted the dhamma to qaf, we gave the waw a sukoon, and we say yaqulu. Otherwise, yaqulu doesn't match our yansuru pattern, right? Or yadribu or yaftahu pattern. So yaqulu used to be yaqulu. We applied the rule, and we got yaqulu.
So that came from Qala